What's poppin', everybody? How's everyone doing this evening? This is your boy Ivan. With me, as always, is my boy NidgeDFX. Today is finally the day of the newest death battle: Gray Fullbuster versus Esdeath. Fairy Tail versus Akame Kill. Two cryomancers both like to take their shirts off and just fucking crazy. But anyway, so please, as we always say, please watch it if it's full screen in its entirety without blabbing out. Because me and Nidge do not shut up. These guys are cool with the reactions. And cops on their words like we do. Support these guys. Please support the official release. If there's commercials on it, we don't skip them. It puts money in the pocket because that's how we do. So, Nidge, what are your thoughts on this so far?
I remember who Gray is because my mind was totally on some lag shit. For the dial-up mentality that I had. Mm-hmm. I remember who he is. He is the Salamander's, I don't want to say right-hand man, but it's kind of like his rival. That's like the new key buzzword in all these animes. Like, you're my rival. So, yeah, because the Salamander in Fairy Tail, I can't remember the main character's name anymore.
Natsu,
yeah. And then, his rival was the Iceman. And they were both, they almost had like a Naruto-Sasuke relationship. It seemed that way. They were kind of like dickhead. Well, it seems to be like the main character is always like cool, but then for some fucking reason the Offset character is just a complete dickhead. He's just like I don't know if he needs to change his tampon or I don't know what the fuck. But the point is why are you such a douche, man? Get with the program. Exactly. But yeah. Anyways, I remember who he is, and I thought he was cool for the moves and stuff he had. I'm looking forward. He's the only character I know to represent. I'll root for him because I know him. I'm not gonna say he's gonna win. I'm gonna let our boys here at DB totally educate me and totally open. Probably gonna pause this a few times, y'all. So that's why you need to make sure to watch the original because you guys are probably gonna get annoyed with all of our commentary and pausing and blabbing and yapping.
Exactly. So, like Nidge, I'm also gonna go with Gray because I've never watched Akame Kill. I don't know who this woman is. All I know is that she's a villain, and that's about it. So maybe when we get to the analysis, I'll pause and give her a prediction then. But we'll see as we go along.
Villain, more like a vagina. I was kidding. I'm just.
What the fuck?
She's a dirty badge. She's gonna steal his V card.
You ready?
she's gonna steal his virginity out his anus because she's gonna probably stop him. I don't know.
I can totally see that happening.
His V card could be sacrificed. I don't know. His name's gonna be switched from Gray to Gay. But anyways, let's get this shit going, man. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know, man. Got home. 3, 2, I love me some death battle, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Bow, bow.
The element of ice is cold and unforgiving. Literally.
How do you sound right now?
Equally frigid and
I sound pretty good.
Okay, good.
Understand its true potential.
Like Gray Fullbuster, Ice Mage of the Fairy Tail Guild.
And Esdeath, the
He looks
Imperial
like
General
Sasuke.
from Akame got killed.
She is cool as hell. Kill.
He's hot.
One of the animators from Death Battle. He's all about that that series. He's the one. He's the one that actually watches my Death Battle, and we play Overwatch together.
Oh, that's what's up.
He actually joins me a few times. We actually play Overwatch together.
Oh, that's what's up, man. If you join, definitely I'll be there. That's awesome.
Was a child of the North, living among the frigid.
He's only 18.
Yeah, he's young.
145. How are you 145? Jesus.
He's a scrawny ass kid.
I mean, I was 145 pounds when I was like 12.
To be one of the greatest
Whoa.
ice mages in the world.
Gray got to training. Who else is gonna take out that creepy demon?
There was
revenge and justice, right?
I gotta get back into the show. This show was cool.
I love this show. I love the music. I love the Celtic sounding music. Like, this is such a great anime.
Yeah.
There's actually a reason why he's always shirtless, and I'll probably mention it.
That's right. He always got naked like you were joking earlier. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But,
I think they're gonna mention it. I'm not sure.
What about a friggin' ice bazooka? He also took after new mom and became a regular Chippendale himself.
Yep.
Yeah, he really never stopped doing that.
But with powerful magic at his beck and call, Gray became reckless.
Yeah, like he just thinks about it.
I'm assuming he did it to lower his body heat.
Change his life for the worse one more time.
I don't know.
He tried to take the demon out himself, but things didn't go
Probably
so
He
just
took the D out of himself, but he gave it to who?
Probably to help him get accustomed to the cold, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Here we go.
Magic, here I come.
Yeah, I would assume it would get rid of the heat. Getting rid of the heat would make you colder. I would assume.
This was just part of Ur's training. See, she instructed Gray to do so in order to adapt to the cold to better resist it. Let him have a much greater range when it comes to his own ice magic.
I was right.
Why didn't you say that
strip
5
pull
seconds earlier? When I still had my favorite shirt.
Anyway, Gray was outmatched by the demon, and
I was right. I was like, it makes sense.
It does, yeah.
If you want to get down with the sickness, you gotta get rid of him. Yeah.
Like if you're gonna manipulate ice, you gotta be able to take it yourself.
Yeah, the Navy SEAL training is a perfect example. They
got
to
definitely
jump in a big ass bucket of ice. They literally do the ice bucket challenge. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, that's.
I never went for that. I'm not gonna act like I tried for it or no. I've never even bothered. I said fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking high.
How does that even work? Say Gray cut off your arm, leaving you handicapped for years, then lost ice shells.
Yeah, that move doesn't make so much sense to me.
Very confusing day.
Is that how I lost my leg? Wonder who it was I knew.
It's a sacrificing attack.
Filibuster had lost 2 families at this point.
But once again,
did you say filibuster?
And new friends.
Yeah, he did mention
this time
that.
with the mages.
Fairy
Tail Guild.
Yeah.
Including a clingy blue-haired water lady, Juvia. It's okay. You
She's
can
hot.
them. Everybody does.
I'm all about that shield girl.
Her helping of humble pie.
Ursa?
Oh yeah.
No longer
yeah, Ursa's hot too. I like her too.
Yeah. She's all about protection. I like that about the woman.
This is the sort of world where
yeah, she is.
She's
all
about making babies.
Increases your magical power.
You could say he started keeping it.
I was waiting for you to get that dumb joke.
No more demon hunting for him. Well, until he got his hands on demon.
It's all about wearing protection, man. Yo.
Gray learned how to devour ice to replenish.
They made 600 kilotons of ice. God damn.
Mess around with other people's ice magic and conjure spells designed to kill demons.
Which would have been really, really handy just a
Gray's not
little bit
heavily
ago.
utilized it,
With
he
all
has
this
confirmed that
magic,
he
ice
gained it
mages
from
could
his
wipe
daddy.
out the entire town
Got it
Yeah.
from my
or
daddy.
starve an
I
ice
got it
storm
from my
cover the
daddy.
country of Fiore.
Right?
By comparing Invel's ice storm to the scale
Oh
of
shit.
Fiore based on official
He
maps,
did that?
it appears the force and energy of the storm would be equivalent to more than 27 gigatons of TNT.
Now that's a big ass storm.
Damn.
And it makes sense, as Gray can fight on par with fellow guildies Natsu and Urza. Natsu has dodged lightning.
He just froze
Urza blew
Natsu's
up
fire.
this giant meteor all by herself.
Measuring the distance between the meteor and land
She
in
did
this
that?
shot, then comparing
Yeah,
its size to Urza in this one,
they're,
we found that Urza must have been moving over 20,000 times the speed
They're
of sound
power
to intercept,
scaling him
striking it
to
with a
those
force of
two.
over 50
Remember, they were
terratons
in-
of TNT.
Yo.
Gray should definitely
They
be
are-
in the
There's
same
something-
They're
there's
power
some-
scaling them to
Especially
those
since
two.
Urza wasn't even
Yeah.
at full strength.
There's something I want to mention about the feat we just saw just now, but I'll talk about it at the end.
He is a fierce warrior who will always
Oh.
No, I'll
fight
talk about it at the very end of the very end of this because something I do have to mention is death battle related.
My friends and I are gonna walk the path of
Okay.
life.
Yeah,
As
like
a
I said,
child, Esdeath lived among her
I'm
clan
such
in
a
the
noob
northern
with this
frontier,
game
hunting giant
or show.
monsters called danger.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's a cool.
Awesome.
I love.
Now that's how you raise a
I've been
kid.
binging
Look
the
at size
anime
of
though,
that
yo.
thing.
I'm
Where
an
can I get a
OG,
hunting
so
license
don't
for
y'all
those?
hate on me.
However, Esdeath's destiny would lie further
Been
south.
watching
Name
anime
it.
when mostly you were swimming in your daddy's
Because what do you
nutsack.
know? Her family got wiped out, leaving her as a lone
I'm just
survivor.
Name
saying.
inspired by a
Now,
Japanese
normally
phrase
this
for
would
I am
lead to a
sadistic.
dramatic revenge
I am
story
sadist,
and a lesson
rather.
on friendship and appreciating what
Damn.
you have and stuff. But that's
Why,
not
why is he
what
looking up there?
Esdeath ascribed
I
herself to a sort
don't
of
know.
Shit, his
survival
eyeballs
of the
need
fittest
to
philosophy.
need
To
a
her,
readjustment.
her father lay
right?
dead before her. That didn't
just
mean
saying.
she should be sad or
Yeah.
angry. That meant her father was weak.
You're damn right. Finally, somebody knows
Damn,
what
oh
I'm
my
talking
God,
about.
she's
That's
pulling
my
out the
power of
eyeball.
friendship. This girl's got it all figured out.
Oh, his
Well,
dicks!
now on her
Ooh.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's
militant
licking
ranks
him.
of the widespread empire.
She
where
got-
her violent nature
who is
found
this
its
She
hoe?
got rape slaves and
Yeah, like
everything.
when she buried 400
Beating their dicks with a cement box and licking. Whoa!
This hoe is crazy.
Death by Snoo Snoo got a whole new meaning.
She even got a promotion and an offer of a new weapon that would change.
It had to be.
Esdeath was already
It has to be out of context. There's no way she'd be like,
entirely
maybe, but I don't know, man.
Supernatural relic forged from the remnants of special danger beasts.
Green dinglings
They can take the form of anything from a battle axe to a flute to a giant pair of scissors.
Hold on.
Oh no, the scissors!
So
oh, why is everything sharp?
Terrified of it.
All I saw was they dropping blocks on dicks. They got scissors. I mean,
totally sane and normal person, she drank it, all of it.
Note that Esdeath Tengu is demonic in name only.
You know, the usual headaches, nausea, maddening voices in her head telling her to kill everyone. Esdeath earned her reward.
Ice magic.
Well, she does that anyway, so it's not like that was a big deal.
Yo, she seems pretty badass.
But she's lit.
This is anime versus anime, though. This is what kind of makes this fight good. Right?
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Marvel, anime, it's like, oh, I get it, but at the same time, a lot of times it's so one-sided.
It did take her a few days to make them all, implying she has a limit to her ability. Regardless, her enormous
a few days to make an ice army?
She can even create a giant suit of armor around herself, like some sort of
King in here.
mech.
So she's a super deadly ice lady.
That's what's up.
He probably gets shit stopped, to be honest.
Yeah.
As much as I love my boy from Warcraft World.
Or unstoppable ice magic could fill the void in her heart. Esdeath sought one thing above all else: love.
The Ice Queen needs some loving. I know just the man for the job.
That's what you need to fix that. Love.
She made a list of the specific qualities in her ideal man, who turned out to be this guy, Tatsumi.
Oh, really? Oh,
losing our boy's face, yo.
Okay, that's a kick to the nuts right there.
Oh, come on, he's like a 3 out of 10, and she's not even on the chart.
I
She's
know.
way too good for him.
That's true.
Oh, right, she's crazy. Even better.
She had a team to have a literal float.
See, I told you, man. She's into that kinky shit.
She is, man. Fuck that.
Plates on your
it's a time
dick.
step she can only use
Mahoptima.
once per day. It freezes time.
Like
literally freezes it with cold.
Yo, I don't.
Makes no sense.
So she literally freezes time. That's OP.
Leading her new hunting group called the Jaegers and doing as many awesome
Numa
things as she
Sekai
could.
Sanity. I don't know who that is.
4,000 people in one move killed? Oh my god.
I think she's gonna win.
Oh my god.
That isn't even a
Defeated Susanoo, Shiryu, and Nugi.
Yo. No, poor gay.
Storm that an entire continent. Comparing its size relative to the planet.
Oh my
god! A storm of this scale would require a kinetic energy over 280 petatons.
Petaton! Oh my god! Peta! She's gonna molest her boy! Poor guy! He's got no chance!
Essentially,
no!
Power than
He's just a boy! Stop it! He's already dead! What's that meme going? He's already dead! Stop, right?
Who was strong enough to outmuscle this absolute unit of a tank called
You're gonna break me, bro.
I like that thing he summoned right there. Look at that. That's like a chastity belt move. He's like, don't touch me. That's my no-no square.
Outside the Imperial capital. To make a crater of this size, the blast must have
fucking ninja rapist, man. I mean, teratons. Oh my god.
Even more hardcore.
Get the titties. Oh!
Her arm was poisoned. But before she let the poison spread to her body, she karate chopped her whole freaking arm off and replaced it with an ice sword. Yes.
Sadly,
yeah, she's gonna win, dude. I'm not gonna. There's no point in even stopping. She's gonna win.
To win Tatsumi's love.
And she didn't even get to conquer the world either, because the main title character had to ruin everything.
But in the
spoiler.
end, she didn't lament her failure to
so she dies
or
in the end.
as weak. Rather, she simply
that
regretted not
sucks.
being able to look at Tatsumi one more time.
Not gonna lie, I let her sit in my
cold
face.
Philosophy was growing a bit warmer.
I'm just saying,
or
death by
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, she'd be perfect for that scene on the face.
I mean, if I had to die,
be victorious, no matter what gets in my way.
At least she can shower first, though, because I mean, she fights crime or heroes in 8 hours in that suit. Ugh, I bet you that'd be bad.
And bloody and just yeah.
Alright, man.
Oh, she's gonna try to conquer Fiore.
Yep.
Such a paltry country is hardly
bitch be playing
worth
Battleship.
conquering.
Alright, like I said, my heart was gray, but
take your troops and get out.
It's kind of an interesting way of him starting a fight. She's
Why is she getting mad?
She's immune to the sexual seduction.
That's ironic. Considering she's all about that.
I'm about to say, right?
Just
You would
what I
think
need.
that actually would be
Another crazy blue-haired woman in my life.
Julie is not crazy. She's high. She's sweet. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, huh? I mean, and she's trying to kill me, no?
That's true.
Oh.
Ooh!
You have no right to feel my boot against your face. Now.
She has no right? How about your butt against my
Die for
face?
me.
That works too.
I mean, it both started with a B and ended with a T. Maybe we can compensate and make a recon. Oh, yo.
Shit.
Woo.
Take this.
Ice hammer, bitch.
I mean, they're both ice, so it's really who can make the strongest ice, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
Like,
my-
who's more
Yeah.
powerful? Like, whose ice has more power
Her
output?
speed though is insane, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
what
think
makes
her.
me worried though about him even standing a chance.
I think her ice magic is way more powerful. She can cover an entire continent like that.
But at the same time, like he won't even get frozen from it.
That's true.
Like, he
Oh.
doesn't. He gets powerful from it, just like Natsu.
Thanks for the meal.
Yeah, see, he eats ice like she eats fire. Like Natsu
Yeah,
eats
that's true.
fire. So like it goes both ways. But the speed though is like a thing.
Yeah, her speed is fast as fuck.
Yeah. So that's why we really. She's not gonna beat him off of ice alone.
Ooh. That's alright. I'll get a fucking
But
ice
she
sword.
can bring it back. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
No
is.
choice. What?
Those two would be a good couple. They
Oh, you're
should
trying to
make-
use this.
Everything in sight will be
Maybe.
encased in ice.
Oh.
What up, the mouth? Time freeze. Oh shit.
The speed hack. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's resisting it?
Oh. Oh.
Whoa.
Okay,
Is that it?
go. Yep.
Yeah, that's it. That's a wrap.
Congratulations.
Yep. She's too fast. Yeah.
Not, she's fast and she's strong as fuck. Alright, let's see what. Let's see
They
why.
left them there to freeze.
I like the music
I
too.
would
You heard the
say
music?
try, but yeah.
This just
Alright, here we go. Here's our
Mel
education.
found dead after a crazy night with
Mel stripper found
This was certainly an
Yo.
interesting matchup, and both
That's
cryomancers
good.
held their
I
own
like it.
advantages.
Oh yeah,
Pyromancers.
Gray's awesome ice make powers meant he had a ton of versatility at his
Yep.
rusty fingertips, like how he could eat ice to replenish his
Yeah,
magic.
exactly.
She sure didn't see that one coming.
Though being the tactician she is,
That ain't
Esdeath
gonna
likely
matter.
wouldn't fall for any of Gray's tricks more than once. Also, both were in the same range of speed by scaling to
Yeah.
feats of dodging
Oh,
light.
they're same
Yeah, but the
speed.
Queen of Cold
I thought
Cake
she was
definitely
faster.
had more
You see,
ice
look.
power up her sleeves. Just look at those storms. The one Grayscale's 2 covered a country, while Esdeath's covered a whole continent.
True,
That's
but
what I
we
was saying
still had to
before.
deduce the
That's
exact
why I think her
nature and
magic was more
potential of
powerful.
her storm. Remember, Esdeath
I don't
specifically
think power
called
would
Booker
matter.
a few days
They
to
both
make
are
the ice
ice.
cavalry she used as
Even
Yeah.
if she can cover the continent, he can
generally
just
means
eat
3
it.
at minimum.
So I don't-
we can cut the yield of our previous calculation to 1/3.
I don't
Lowballing
believe the
this a
power
bit,
would
let's assume
matter.
She used
To
all
me,
of
it
her
would be
power each
pow
day
every
to make
speed.
1/3 of the total cavalry.
Honestly.
This would
And if
mean
they're saying they're
Esdeath
both
could
the
wield
same,
about 93 petatons worth of energy on a daily basis.
And he
Yeah,
can
God
eat it.
damn.
way more than Invel
Gray's
had.
ice resistance does have limits, such as when he battles Invul. Nothing suggests he could ultimately survive ice magic hundreds of
But
times
he can
stronger than
eat
his
it.
own.
But he
Even with
can
his
eat
better
it.
resistances, there's no way
No,
Gray
he
could
can
survive
eat
that
it.
much magic
There's no
force.
evidence saying
So
he
really
couldn't
only
eat
had
either,
one
though.
shot, the Lost Ice Shell.
Which
So,
certainly could have ended
I'm a
things
little
right
bit on
then
the
and
fence
there,
with that
if
argument.
not for
But
Esdeath's
that's
time
That's fine.
ability. Both the Ice Shell and Mahoptima could only be used once, but Mahoptima was more useful
Yeah,
given its
Mahoptima's
immediate
way
effect
better.
compared to the Ice Shell's long casting time, and its versatility in that Esdeath could follow it up with whatever she wanted.
Also, it doesn't kill her, so that's a plus.
Sure.
Technically, Gray's Ice Devil Slayer magic means he could probably resist the Mahoptopotamus a bit. But that brat Tasmine had
Mahoptopotamus.
crazy good cold resistance too, and it didn't do him much good against the time freeze.
Gray's speed and versatility meant he could hold his own. But Esdeath's awesome power, uniquely suited time freezing, and domineering perseverance saw her through this battle.
Looks like Esdeath stopped Gray cold.
Bruh.
The winner is Esdeath. Hey, thanks
That
for
was
watching
the
this
worst
episode
pun
of
of
Death
all.
I'm
Like,
Battle.
still a
seriously.
little bit on the
Stuff here
fence
by
with
clicking the link
that
down below. And if you
argument
wanna
as
watch
to
more
why.
stuff,
But
click
you
the
know
boxes
what?
right over
At the
there.
end of the day, I really don't give a
Wait.
shit.
Who's next? Who's next?
Goro
Goro?
from Mortal Kombat
Machamp?
and Machamp. Oh,
Goro
hell
versus
no,
Machamp?
it is!
Goro versus Machamp?
Machamp. Oh my
I
god,
don't know how I feel about
yo.
that one.
They would. They would. They would. Yo. Like, what the fuck? Get your feet wet, baby, apparently. Like, what the hell was that?
What the fuck?
What the... Yeah, exactly. WTF, man.
Uh,
What?
so, yeah, let's talk about this battle for a little bit. Actually, before that, there's something I did want to bring up. You know, Ursa was in a previous death battle before, right?
Yeah.
Like her versus Zoro.
Yeah, versus the guy, the teeth monster, or the
Yeah,
teeth sword
exactly.
fighter.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, this was before any of this was actually revealed. So, would you say that that result will change because she literally destroyed a meteor and moved faster than it? So she's technically faster and stronger than Zoro now. So that could probably, if they were to do
Oh,
that battle again, I think she could win.
because they did more fairy tale episodes then.
Yeah, that was like her first. That was like the first fairy tale
Oh.
character in the show. But this was like before the series actually ended.
Yeah, I did not follow fairy tale that far to begin with. All I know is I you can go back to my fairy tale prediction. I literally was just like, I totally was wrong, but I was just like, dude, she's gonna whoop Zoro. Fuck him. He's a noob. And people right away like shit stomp me and say you're fucking scrub. And then she got
Damn.
shit stomped. Yeah, that was that was an early death battle reaction. I was like, whoa. I was like, man, I seen her do some crazy shit with her armors and everything. I was like, I don't know. I don't see a lot of things like piercing through it.
But
A
I can
lot of
honestly
people are
say,
like, Zoro is just gonna clap her cheeks and da da da. That was just like, well,
I can honestly say now that I think, my opinion,
Mhm.
that result will change. I think Ursa would legitimately win this time because she can destroy a meteor that's 53 teratons and move faster than 2,000 Mach speed or whatever. She's faster, stronger, and has more versatility than Zoro. So I have
nice.
no doubt believing that she would actually win
Yeah.
that battle this time, in my opinion.
That's why I think a lot of times when they do these death battles, they need to lay off the characters that are still being worked
Developed.
on, developed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay, you can take a comic book character like Superman and put him in a fight because he's been rebooted like what, fucking 50 times. He's
Yeah.
got so many, you know what I mean? He's got so many nerfs slash continuity slash canon episodes, blah blah blah, right? But then you got someone
Yeah.
like Goku. It's like, okay, he's only been through one journey. Yeah, pretty much a lot of anime. It's like, unless you know the anime is dead and it's done, right? For
Yeah.
instance, Lucy, she's done, right? Versus Carnage, like the
Yeah,
anime is
she's done.
done. They're not. I mean, okay, of course the artist could say, oh, we're gonna make a new season randomly and like put her more in there. Okay, great, but like look, a lot of the characters, that you brought up, like it's like, why put them in a death battle when they still like the best example is Genos from One Punch Man versus
Yeah.
War Machine. It's like they know that the new season of One Punch Man is being worked on. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's so much more of that character. He's literally ranked one of the top heroes in their world.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree with
basically,
that.
by him getting shit stomped by War Machine could literally solo the whole goddamn fucking One Punch universe.
I don't know if I go.
Unless if he doesn't have mind control, then he's fucked. He'll get
Yeah.
stopped at that level. Other than that, it's just like, but you get what I'm saying. It's just
Yeah, I
like,
get you. That's how I felt with Weiss versus Mitsuru. I'm like,
yes,
Weiss is not finished yet. Like, I don't think she should be in a battle yet.
yeah,
So
exactly.
I don't think that was fair on their part. But I digress on that. But you know
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying.
yeah, no, you don't have to digress. You have to be real. Like,
Exactly.
exactly. They could have just, even if they had the animation done, If the animators, right? They pay these cats and they go, okay, blah blah blah, and then me as a director, here's what I would say to the animator. I say, okay, make two scenarios: Weiss wins and Weiss loses. Right? I'll just say it that
Mhm.
way, just to keep
Mhm.
it simple. And then, whatever the decision is, we'll ask for that decision when the time comes. That's it. And then don't talk to the guy for how many years until the final season of Ruby's over. And then and then
Exactly.
and then they got Death Battle episode fucking 287 when me and you were like 50 years old, like change my diaper, fucking. You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just push it back. At least then you would get the right. Maybe Death Battle will do like rematches, right? Like, okay,
Yeah.
episode 89 said she lost this, but now that we have the full stats, they could
I
do
mean,
that too. But again, I'd rather have them just avoid that period,
I agree.
and they should just keep working on all these fucking battles. Like, I know that's a lot of money to be throwing out because technically they be like they have to pay people for their fucking work.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure
absolutely, absolutely.
I'm sure they pay a lot for it too. So
Yeah. So let's talk about this death battle now. Like well, I'll let you talk first.
about what?
This death battle, like what did you think of it? What did you think of it overall?
Well, like I said, my heart was going to go with our boy Gray because I know him. But then this was like, I don't know anything about Akame
Is death.
and yeah, Esdeath. The only
S
S
death.
the only Esdeath I know is Final Fantasy related. That kind of, in fact, Final Fantasy was kind of like the first that even brought Esdeath into being a thing, and all these
Mm-hmm.
animes and other things have been copying it. But then again, maybe Final Fantasy maybe copied it from lore, and of course, I know there's going to be that person in the comments that's going to auto correct me, educate me, and I'm probably going to end up pinning his comment, blah blah blah. But yeah, Esdeath is a person that it's kind of like the Grim. I don't want to compare him to the Grim Reaper, but they're just kind of like they're a badass person, like they really are.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
with Gray, I was like, yeah, I'll root for you, Gray, but I have a feeling that you're not going to win. And then in the end, there when they were trying to justify it all, I was a little bit kind of bummed on it. But now that time has passed, I really don't remember what my argument was, to be honest.
It was about like, like it doesn't matter how much power she has if he can like absorb the ice or whatever.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, thanks for
It
reminding me. Like, I was like, they try to justify that she won because of the power of the ice. He would just absorb it and
well, it's
use
just
it.
power output. Like it's
And
more power output.
he would still absorb it.
I don't think it's more about absorbing. It's about how much ice resistance he had because
Yeah.
in the little card on top it said there's a limit to how much resistance to ice he could take.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, then
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that would be it then. I must have missed that card.
Yeah, I
Okay.
read it, and so that makes more sense. But and like I said, she had the fact she can freeze time, even though he's somewhat immune to it. That's more than enough time for her to get a killing blow in. So,
But she was a lot
I,
faster, according to what we saw earlier. So that
yeah,
kind
she's
of like.
fast, and she's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So quickly, quickly, let's talk about the next death battle because what the fuck, Gordo versus Machamp. I get why they're both four-armed big buff dudes, and I know some people are gonna say Machamp's gonna win because he can quote lift a mountain. The problem is that's in the Pokédex. Pokédex is not proven. Like you need to see it to actually confirm he can actually do this.
If that's all he can do, he's fucked. Because Mortal Kombat, according to Death Battle, they scale them to test your might.
They do, and
If you remember, like they're like breaking diamond, ice, all that shit with their hands,
yeah,
and
I understand why they do it too, because I've mentioned this in many comments. Because out of all the Mortal Kombat games, there's almost no physical strength feats in the cutscenes or in the game itself. That's why they do it because it's a good way to show how hard they can hit. So I think
I
them using it
agree
makes
with it.
sense.
My buddy Duo Dreamer doesn't. You know Duo.
I told them that too.
He thinks it's a mini game or a bonus. It's like that's more of like a bonus game or a mini game. I'm like, no, I think that really shows how strong they are. And then obviously when they're punching each other, it shows really how durable they are. Like these are
Exactly.
supernatural people. Like he's like, oh, he kind of like was on the fence. I was like, well, look at it this way. Watch UFC and watch a Mortal Kombat fight. UFC people get kicked in the head once, they're done. Have you ever seen a UFC fight where someone gets punched in the head once, they're done?
Right? Oh yeah, all the time.
I've never seen a Mortal Kombat match where one guy gets punched in the head and then you win the round. I'm obviously it's a video game, right? So it's fake, but that's the point. That's how strong they are. And look at the bones when they punch them and their bones break, but they're still able to fight. Like it sounds ridiculous, it sounds cheesy, but yeah, it shows you how much willpower they have. Look at Goku when he was fighting Raditz' brother with Piccolo when Gohan was kidnapped. His ribs were broken. But
that's true.
Goku was still able to grab Raditz in that full Nelson and hold him while Piccolo charged his beam to kill him to get rid of his brother. Like, you see my point? Like, no normal human can't do that shit. I don't care how much fucking willpower and blah, blah, blah you have. Superman can do it? Sure. He's fiction. Mortal Kombat can do it? Sure. Fiction. Everybody you say after the sentence? Sure. Fiction. You see, like, it's like...
Absolutely.
Then you throw a real character in there. It's like, no. So, like, Machamp, I'm going to say Goro's got this. Here's the thing. I don't know. I haven't seen new... Machamp's like literally the first series Pokemon, unless he's been revamped.
He's Gen 1, yeah.
Has he been ever shown beyond that and done anything else? If not, he's gonna get shit stomped by Goro. I'm gonna say it right now.
In the anime, yes. Like I think I've seen him maybe lift a boulder once. It's been a long time since I watched all the animes, but it says in one of his Pokedex entries he could lift a mountain. That's never been shown in the anime, and according to Death Battle, they're not going to go by what the Pokedex says. They need to see visual evidence of it. And I don't think there's any visual evidence of Machamp lifting a mountain. If that's the case, he would win. But I know I can tell you Machamp definitely is more. My thing is, like, are they going to use a composite Machamp? Like, he's wild, but like they're going to take some feats from the trainers as well. I think that's how they're going to do it too.
They better give him everything he's got because he's going to need.
Because he has versatility. Because he has a whole bunch of movesets he can learn. Like he knows moves that can like make himself more powerful, like bulk up or whatever. But we'll just have to wait and see what they say. But this is kind of a tricky one because then with Pokemon. And how they do their kind of thing with their.
I'm going with Goro.
Yeah, same here. I'm gonna go with Goro.
That's just there's no fucking way Goro. If Goro loses, I'm not gonna be cheeky unless I have evidence to be cheeky. I'll leave it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, y'all, I hope you guys like our reaction and everything. If you guys are on Hood Nation or chance to do so, it's gonna be like on this side. Portion maybe it's on this side along with some other videos gonna get your feet wet, but we ain't a cup of tea. Y'all go find it. It's out there.
Believe it. I'm Ivan. That's my boy Nidge. We'll see you guys in the next reaction.
We're out.
Stay awesome. Peace, guys.